Was Drake involved in 28 shooting death of XXXTentacion? Let's check it out. Quality good. Quality.
Is Drake responsible for the death of Florida rapper XXXTentacion? The Canadian artist was the subject of one defense attorney's opening statement. Michael Boatwright, Dedrick Williams, and Trayvon Newsom are on trial.
A bunch of low-life ass niggas. A bunch of low-life ass niggas. You know what I don't understand? These are the type of niggas that if you would go up to them and be like, you're broke, you have no money, and you're broke. If you would go up to them and say that to them, they would be like, you're wrong, I have money, I got bread, look at this, yada, yada, yada. But yet, these are the same people out here robbing people for money and shit. So if you got the money and shit, why is you robbing people? Bunch of low-life ass niggas.
First-degree murder and robbery with a firearm for the June 2018 shooting of the 20-year-old rapper, whose real name was José Onfroy. The attorney for Dedrick Williams said in his statement that before his death, the victim made claims on social media that if anything happened to him, Drake was behind it. XXXTentacion later retracted those claims. Now the defense claims...
I do remember that. Because, like, wasn't there, like... There was, like, a scenario of... Like... They only each got 5 for, like... Yeah, I saw that, too. Like, they only got, like, 5K out of it. Like, was that really worth it? Was that really worth it? 5K? Was that really worth it? Wholeheartedly. Go get a job. But, I do remember X, like, tweeting out or some shit like that, saying that if anything happens to him, it was Drake. And, like, they had, like, a little, like, beef or some shit. That's a joke. They were... Yeah. They had, like a beef. I don't remember what the beef was. He could get it, too. He said Drake's mom was fine. I could get it. Wait, is that what he said? I thought it was, well, maybe that was part of it, but what I saw... It was either, I think they had a song together, and then one of them just took the song and used it for themselves, or they like had like the same beat for a song, and then one of them just took it and used it, or I think it was that like Drake stole like X's flow or some shit like that. It was one of those scenarios. I forget which one, but you know, yeah, they had like a little beat going on.
Investigated.
He came on social media and said, guys, before he dies, if anybody kills me, it's Drake. Do you think in that time span that they went and they addressed him, they talked to him? No. Do you think sitting here today, years later, any detective has ever asked, Drake or anybody like that? No. They never did that. So you ask yourself...
I mean, true. But at the same time, we all know who X was. X was a goofy-ass nigga. Like, he was a goofy-ass nigga. Like, he was funny as hell. He was a goofy-ass nigga. So he could have been just on some goofy shit and just tweeted that or said that or whatever. But we also do know that X has, like, some anger issue. He was a hothead. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe he it was a bad day. He just like, just popped off and just said that shit because he was just mad or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, putting those two things in the scenario, it's like, could you really... like, take that and, like, run with it? Because wholeheartedly, he could have just tweeted that because he was just in a goofy mood. Because, like I said, we all know he was goofy. But then again, he also could have tweeted that because he was just mad. And he just tweeted it to tweet it. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know if you can, like, honestly take that and, like, look at it. The flow. Oh, yeah, it was the look at me flow. That's what it was.
How could that be?
The prosecution argued that there was no evidence linking Drake to this crime.
Look at Drake's
A judge had previously denied a request to...
Drake is so goddamn light-skinned. Look at this nigga.
Drake to be deposed in this case. Investigators say XXXTentacion was leaving a motorcycle shop in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, when he was ambushed, robbed, and shot to death in his vehicle. Drake has not been charged in connection with XXXTentacion's death. A fourth defendant, Robert Allen, has pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and armed robbery for his role in the crime,
let this be
and is
you,
set
kids.
to be sentenced later.
Don't end up on Inside Edition being one of these guys. Stay in school, get a job, just be a law-abiding citizen.
This month, he is a prosecution witness and testified against the other 3 defendants. The trial is expected to last until March.
Damn, so he's snitching? Is that what you're telling me?
for his role in the crime and is set to be sentenced later this month. He is a prosecution witness and testified against the other 3 defendants.
Ew,
the trial is expected to last until
right?
March, and all 3 suspects have pleaded not guilty to the charges against them. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Damn, so he's snitching. Brody snitching. Because that's what that means. Like, if you testify against someone, that means, like, you know, I don't have to explain it because I can't explain it for one. And plus, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean. Like, that's what that means. Like, if you're testifying against somebody, like, let's say someone murders my mom and, you know, I'm testifying against that person. Like, I'm saying, like, yes, he did it. This is how he did it, yada, yada, yada. One of the guys makes fun of him for it in the middle of the court. He did snitch. Wait, what? The court clips are funny as hell. Wait, for real? Stop lying. Say psych. That's funny. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look that up after stream. Well, I'm gonna look at that after we're done checking everything out. We're gonna see if I can find some clips because I haven't seen them. That's funny as shit. He did snitch on one of the bro. That's funny as hell. I didn't see that shit. I just saw someone on Twitter. Oh, if it's on Twitter, I'm not going on. I'm not